What it do, what it do, what it do. What's good, man? How y'all doing? It's Tuesday, ain't it? It is Tuesday. Let me make sure it's Tuesday. What my phone say? It says Tuesday, August the 12th. August the 12th, 2025 out here in these streets. How y'all living? How y'all doing? Come on in. Sit yourselves right on down. As we always say, hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button. Let people know that we around here. Hey girl, don't do it. Don't you do it. I just be watching all type of stuff. This stuff be silly out here in these streets. You finna get slapped on my. But look here. How y'all doing though? Is everything all right? Is everything all right with you good people on this wonderful Tuesday? We have a few things to go over. We have a few things that's out here in the street that we're gonna go ahead on and discuss. We're gonna talk about. It's some things that is disgusting out here. The National Guards are coming on around there for you people up in D.C. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. Watch 283-6009 at all times. A lot of people is upset. A lot of people is really, really upset. So the 281 Houston says, hey, Willie, well, hey, that in. What it do? Come on in. Sit yourselves right on down. But he got locked up. He got in trouble. Y'all go ahead on and hit the like button and thumbs up button, man. Wow. I made me some doggone coffee and forgot to drink it. Ain't that something? I'm slipping. The Bronx, New Yorkers in this bitch say, what poppin' Pastor like it eat 30 minutes of fire? What it do? Say, what poppin' Pastor, what it do? The 334, the Gump Monkey Town is up in the building. Shot Town is checking on in. What's happening? North Carolina is in the building. Yeah. I've been watching. Listen, and you talking about watching Aaron. Aaron out there. Aaron is out there. Listen, I saw it yesterday, which shocked me that I wasn't really paying attention, you know what I'm saying, to my six, which is a real problem. But then I had to clicked on something, and I'm like, the water out there turning? The wind got the water doing this thing? Oh, man, I ain't even much know nothing. But I saw a little clip, a little episode, and they was like trying not to make us run on out to the store real quick. You know what I'm saying? And they tried to make us not run out to the store. Got to be more careful. They said don't worry about it. Really, don't worry about it, but keep your eye on it. All Floridians, don't worry about it, but keep your eye on it. Keep your eye on the prize. Listen, haven't I been trying to tell you good people? I've been trying to tell you good people for the longest. Keep you some paper. Didn't I have done told y'all to keep y'all some doggone money? Especially people who is prone to disasters and stuff like that right there. I know that you check the check. Willie, I can't save no money. But listen. It hurts you more if you can't save money. I know that sounds kind of strange. But I ain't got no money to save, Willie. Yes, you do. Believe in me, you got some money to save. I don't care if you check the check. You got money to save. Put a few dollars away, dog. Listen, you ain't got to eat that. You need to be fasting anyway, so you ain't got to buy that. I'm trying to tell you, so you ain't got to go outside. You ain't got to buy the $10 coffee. You ain't got to buy the $10 to $15 Hennessy in the club. You ain't got to do all that right there, man. You BYOB that thing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to drink Hennessy. You can drink Paul Masson. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got to drink Ciroc. You can drink Crystal Palace. You see, I'm trying to work with y'all here. You can afford to have a few dollars. See, because if this stone come on around here and you ain't got no money, guess who care? Nobody. Nobody don't care nothing about you can't leave. Nobody don't care nothing about you can't stock up and have no food and no gas for you and yours. Don't nobody care nothing about that right now? Say, Willie, that Paul Masson is rot gut. Got to be more careful. Yeah. You can get some wild Irish rolls. You ain't got to be, you know what I'm saying? Ain't got no money. All right, ain't got no money. You doing all that work. You ain't got no goddamn money. Just think about the hours that you put in. Just think about the hours that you put in, and now you around here, Willie, but I just ain't got. Well, some need to be cut back. Some need to be cut back, and you need to work some more. Well, I can't put in no more hours. Who care? Who care that you can't put in no more hours? Who? Who care that you got food on your table or not? Who? Nobody care. Especially if you telling me this as a man. As a man, don't nobody want to hear that. Right? Hey, we still don't pretend to care around here. I am looking at this right here. I am looking at the map, and they don't want to tell us that we in the cone. But damn it, we in the cone. Hold on. Wait. A matter of fact, let me. I should have already had this up on the screen, cause oh man, they tried to play a. I saw it yesterday, and they don't even. They put they showed me the spaghetti strain. You know what I'm saying? They put a little spaghetti strain to show you everywhere that it can go. We play too much. Watch this. And then they had done said they said yesterday by Saturday we was gonna be in trouble. That's what they had to say. It was a possibility that we may be in trouble. But now I'm seeing something different. Look. I saw it yesterday, and it was here. They did the spaghetti thing way out here, coming way up here in the Bermuda, even going down here around the corner to the Valencia. Y'all know good as hell where this thing finna come to Florida. Y'all play too much. I am a hurricane survivor. I know about this type of stuff. You can't fool me, man. You can't fool me. Say I just got a 7th job. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, watch this. Hurricanes really traumatize people when they hear that there's a hurricane that has a possibility of coming, especially to hit Florida. Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. When they ain't got no insurance. When you done mess around and let your insurance lap for this year, maybe because you fell short or something like that, you done lost your job or something, you know what I'm saying? You and your significant other done split, so now they live somewhere else and you still got the house and stuff, but the split really messed things up, you know what I'm saying? But they straight because they renting. You kept the house, but you buying, and it was time for you to renew. That person ain't there to come up with the other half. Now you can't renew. This was back in May. You thought because we almost out of the summer, we almost done with the hurricane season. You been breathing kind of fine. You been out here like, shit, I'm single though. Shit, I kept the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight though. You know, you been going out a little bit. You really ain't been spinning. But you been going out, you know what I'm saying? Stunning. Because you single. You know, mess around and came to the Willie Williams show, and now Willie Williams done showed you this doggone picture right here. You sad as all out though right now. You sad. You out there praying. You praying, Lord Jesus, no, please, God, watch over us. God, please watch over my house. Don't let my house get flooded because I ain't got no flood insurance. Please, God, don't let my house get destroyed because I ain't got no damn homeowner's insurance. I done let it lapse. There's a lot of people hurt right now just by this picture. Just by a little petty little picture. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash out. What it do. Yeah. Because I was thinking too, like a few weeks ago, I had just went to the dump. I almost want to thank God that I went to the dump. It's because I was like, oh, gee, do you know how much energy that it takes to load up some shit and throw some shit away? You know what I'm saying? Just being lazy. I've been out here lazy, y'all. A player been out here lazy, but I had done got up probably like 3 weeks ago. Something like that right there. I had done loaded up big truck. You know what I'm saying? Got some stuff around my yard. Knowing I don't like stuff in my yard. I don't even like trees, in case y'all don't know. I don't like trees. And I had stuff in my yard. Bitch, y'all want to dig the pool up. Damn it, you got too much water in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah. I almost want to thank God that I had the energy. It gave me the strength to get off my behind, to get off my backside and go ahead on and handle some business. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Damn it. I was in good spirits, you know. And then the thing about like going to like the dump, you got to do stuff the day before so you can get on up where I got to do stuff the day before because I like to get up early in the morning, like 4 day in the morning. I like to be there when they open. You know what I'm saying? So I can have like the rest of the day to myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I was raised like I had grandmas and granddad and stuff. I had a mom and a daddy and stuff, and like they used to get up early. So I was trained to do that right there too. Yeah. This thing says tropical storm. Tropical storm Aaron is tracking forecast to strengthen into the first Atlanta hurricane of 2025 by late Thursday. They calling it late Thursday. Now yesterday, remember, it was here yesterday, and I had done heard them say by Saturday it'll be on landfall if it's gonna come to us. Y'all gotta get y'all stuff together before y'all go on and be throwing that stuff out. Cause listen, I was finna get the gas tanks up and I finna get the gas tanks together, man. Trying to tell you, but I'm gonna wait. Cause today Tuesday. By Thursday, I'm gonna go. I might go ahead on and get me some gas. I might go ahead on and get me some more gas, cause I keep gas. You know what I'm saying? I keep gas, but you don't want to hold gas too long. You want to like recycle your gas. You know what I'm saying? And that's like what I be doing like through the year and stuff like that right there. But there's one out there. There's one out there the first of the season. Y'all be careful. Be on the lookout. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. We got a few things that we're finna talk about, y'all. Now, did y'all do a play of solid real quick? It's 16 past the hour. It's 94. We got 94 likes and I ain't even said nothing about it. We got 94 likes and I ain't even said nothing about it. In case y'all new around here, man, y'all know how this shadow banning. Can I please get some likes? Can I please get some shares? Can I please get some shares? Can I please get some likes? Yeah, we got to go fund me and everything. We got Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat. We got memberships, subscription ships. We got everything out here in these doggone street. Hell yeah, I be begging. I'm one of them who be out here begging. Damn it. You ain't got to go on your job and beg. I shouldn't have to come on my job and beg, but I be doing it. That's what I be out here doing. Saw something. Dog Hugh 4. We can't be out here like that. We supposed to be grown. We supposed to be. How many of you people who don't get snapped feel bad for people who get snapped? Huh? I think that's a good question. Oh, you say that we done hit 100? Hold on. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done hit 100 by 17 after the hour. Appreciate that right there. Look at y'all. Won't he do it? Or won't he do it? Mm-hmm. Sure enough. Okay. So you don't care about people with the snap? Listen, I've been trying to tell y'all for years, if y'all want to help a player out, and you got stamps. I ain't saying something, but I'm saying something. I've been looking for y'all for about 2-3 years out here. So basically, I'm hating. Because damn it, I can't get it. I can't get no Section 8. I'm hating. I don't care if they take everything from y'all. I don't care nothing about that right now. If we all can't get it, I don't think none of us should get it. For real, because it's our tax dollars. If I can't get none of my tax dollars, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Yeah, and see, it's the people who... Humans know how to ruin a good thing. Now, I'm not saying giving people's money is a good thing, but since we give people money, oh man, you just destroy everything. You take advantage of stuff. People don't want to work. Now listen, I don't want to work. No, but see, I am one who say I don't want to work while overworking, Now there's some people who say that they don't want to work. They ain't work. It's Nope, not put in that application. Sure enough, not. Shout out to Jones for the $2 cash app. Say, Pastor just got off work. Glad I caught service. I appreciate you being around here. Appreciate you. Tell somebody about this pimping. That's what's up. You say you bought a pallet of Haterade. Bam. That's what I'm talking about. Now, in case y'all don't know what's been going on, like with the SNAP program, laws have been changed. They've been changing laws, and certain states have adopted these new laws. In a state like mine, Florida, my state, stay in your ground state, but speak your home state. Please don't run up Winfield for our life state. Have said that you can't buy sweet stuffs. You can't get them little donuts and knickknacks and snacks and Snicker bars and Three Musketeers and Debbie cakes. You can't get nothing worth eating out here in these hands. I'm gonna try to tell you something. That you can you can't get them soft chew Oreos. No. Yeah. Damn it, you can't get no Nabiscos or none of that. Jesus. You can't get no hot Cheetos. You can't get them ones that all the children fingers be purple and shit like that right there. What is the ones where the people fingers be like purple and stuff like that? It used to just be like the Cheetos or something, but they had done came out with something else. Shout out to D Nice for the $2 super chat. It says showing my support. I appreciate that right there. What's them other chips called, y'all? Damn it. Takis done blew up. Takis done blew up so much that Wendy's got a Takis burger. Is that Wendy's? I think that's Wendy's. They done did too much out here in these streets. But they done blew up. Shout out to all the children. You know what I'm saying? He said can't forget the Lorna Doones. Facts. Y'all can't get no Pepsis or nothing. Jesus. Cheez-Its. You can't get nothing, man. You gotta eat nutritional food, man. I got a video. I got a story. I got a news story that's damn it. A player finna talk, and he's just gonna depress the hell out of me. I'm used to the women be depressing me out here with the things that they talking about. It just bothers me to hear players talk like this, you know. You say artificial coloring, MSG on the chips. Facts. What it is, that blue #1 and that red 5 or something like that right there. He said, Willie got that toothpick on, y'all pimping out. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm finna talk slick today. Finna talk real slick. Say no more juices. Come in, y'all play too much. For real. Do y'all know that because of now you can't get snacks? Ladies, y'all might lose y'all man. Yeah. Red number 40. Yeah. Y'all might lose y'all man. Because what is he going to do while he playing the PlayStation and the Xbox? You mean to tell me that your children ain't got no more snacks? He can't eat the children snacks no more. Do y'all understand that this is real, this is real world type of stuff? This is a real problem out here in this street. You mean you finna cut the dope? I know what you're thinking. Willie, they ain't taking away the dope. Yeah, they is. Listen. Sugar is the worst dope on the planet. And I ain't talking about that booger sugar. I'm talking about sugar. Yeah. Do y'all know that we is, what is that thing called? We is, addicted. We junkies out here. Listen. You and your children is junkies. See, it don't sound right when you use that type of terminology to describe what you've been eating and what you can't get away from. No more fruit snacks is a wrap. You say he gonna have to get a job. Yeah, ladies, what y'all gonna do when y'all ain't got that meat on standby? Ladies, when I say that y'all gonna lose your man, watch it. Cause now he got to go get a job. Watch it. You mean to tell me now he got to spend at 30, 40 hours around other females? Ooh, listen. When he have no job, he spent the majority of the time in your house. Now he finna have to go outside and work? He finna have to go outside and see options? Jesus. I don't know what to tell you. I think I'm gonna have to start praying for y'all. What's the doggone shame? It is a doggone shame. He said, have to do something to feed that addiction. Facts. We got a player who finna say something about it, y'all. We got a player who finna say something about it real quick. We finna go to South Carolina, South Kakalaki out here in the streets. South Kakalaki is proposing. They proposing limiting candies and sodas from the SNAP benefits, prompting mixed reactions. We have mixed reactions. So they have not said that they're going to do it yet. They're thinking it through. Here we go.
Announcing this week that South Carolina will see new restrictions on SNAP benefits in the very near future. McMaster says he plans to issue an executive order directing the Department of Social Services to put common sense limits on what the more than 580,000 people in the program are buying in this state. Our Barlise Pimentel talked with public health officials and SNAP recipients about these potential changes. She's live in the studio now. What do folks think about all this?
You say who you praying to, y'all's God. I'm going to pray to Jesus, Daddy. Yeah, sure.
Public health officials say this is going to impact hundreds of thousands of people.
Yes, it is.
They say being limited to only healthier options is an advantage, but it's not just the limits on food to be worried about. They say SNAP benefits overall will not be easily attainable. People say their power to choose is being taken away.
Oh, they say they power to choose, but you getting that free food. When have you ever really had the power to choose when you got free food? Huh? Because if you was to go to like an after party, and what we're talking about, like an after party, we're talking about after the burial site, after a funeral, y'all do know that that's free food. But you got options, and the options that you have is the options that's there. See, a lot of people think that your options, that you have more options than what you have. You only have the options that's in your face right now. That's it. Go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
Trying to dictate what you do with your benefits. When you telling people what you can and can't get, that takes away your freedom.
That takes away your freedom. That's a good thing to say.
Tim Wise, a father grocery shopping with his son on Thursday, says he doesn't
Ooh. How many of y'all like them honey buns?
agree with restrictions on SNAP benefits. On Wednesday, Governor Henry McMaster announcing on social media that an executive order will be put in place for what he calls common sense limits on purchases. It means candy and soft drinks will not be available under SNAP benefits.
They're trying to make them eat healthy, but that's not what the kids want.
Wait, what did this father just say?
Trying to make them eat healthy, but that's not what the kids want.
Did y'all hear what? Why he said that though? Oh, they got them zebra cakes. Jesus. Oh man.
Benefits.
They're trying to make them eat healthy, but that's not what the kids want. This is all it's about control, basically. The kids are not going to agree with it. The parents are not going to agree with it.
According to the Department of Agriculture, these 12 states have approved SNAP food restrictions. Public health consultant Dr. Bambi Gaddis says there are several other components that come along with this, and it's not just restricting food.
There are expanded work requirements that are potentially going to go into effect, which may be disconcerting or problematic for some people, especially people who are uninsured.
Gaddis says it all comes from the Big Beautiful Bill initiative from President Donald Trump and his plan for federal cuts. She says people who aren't insured, people who have issues obtaining employment, and undocumented people will be impacted the most.
People who traditionally have been able to access supports for food will automatically be eliminated. And the last thing that we need in this state are people who are unfed, who are malnourished.
She says more people will go unfed and may still be a liability to the state because they won't be able to provide for themselves or their families. Gaddis says the SNAP benefit changes could also create a concern for college students when their on-campus cafeteria is closed.
Given that we're looking at the next generation of leaders, we should ensure that these SNAP cuts do not impact these able-bodied students who are still on parental support but do not have full access to fruits, vegetables, and things that will help them make it through.
Dr. Gaddis says these are some of the biggest questions people could face because nothing is official yet. We won't know everything until Governor McMaster outlines for DSS what the restrictions are going to be and the magnitude of them.
Y'all know I'm going to back it up. Miss Lady. And shout out, baby, out for having her real. I like the little low cut. I like the little low cut with the little blonde on it. Do your thing, so she out here soliciting. It looked like she looking at me through the camera, baby, but I'm just trying to tell you something. Look at she's what would be called a doctor. And for them to interview her, in my mind, she has to be some type of nutritionist or something like that, right? She has to be some type of a food doctor or something, right? For the FDA or something like that right there. She's, it looked like she went to the HBCU. Not even much show, but I want y'all to really understand. I want y'all to really understand. She's supposed to be talking about food and the health of people. She's against taking away the sugar. Shout out to the Archer for the $2 super chat. He said, can't get SNAP in college unless you on work study. Bam. I want y'all to just be thinking about these type of people who is educated, who be trying to tell y'all stuff. Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash out. Say shout out to RFK. That's what's up. Shout them out here in these streets. Our darker hue sister is trying to tell y'all that this is a bad idea. I think that that's a bad thing. And she's educated. She went to that little school. She done got it because they call her a doctor. So they can't just call her a doctor without like the degree thing. Right? Got it. You would think that a darker hue sister at her age would have your best interests at heart. No. We're gonna back that sister. But we got to go back to the brother who said, what the hell children don't like.
SNAP benefits.
They're trying to make them eat healthy, but that's not what the kids want.
I can't believe he said that. They try. Now listen to they. I don't know who they is, but we all know who they is. Right. So it seems to me like they is the more responsible people. They is the ones who would care more about the children than the father and the doctor. Huh? Think about it. He said they, not you parents.
They're trying to make them eat healthy. But
they're trying to make them eat healthy. The best way to make children to eat healthy is not have the unhealthy food at their disposal.
It's not what the kids want. This is all, it's about control, basically. The kids are not going to agree with it. The parents are not going to.
The kids is not going to agree with it. He looks to be over 40. So he grew up in the times that I had done grew up. What you mean the kids ain't going to agree with it? Whatever mama them told us to eat, that's what the hell we ate. Eat all your vegetables, and we ain't like vegetables. What we had done did. Ate our vegetables, though. You do understand this ain't about what the children want? Because if it was up to the children would, damn, if you gave them the option to live in the candy store, that's where they'll live at. Yeah. Say children can't eat what's not in the house. That's a fact. Now I got to scroll down to the mama real quick because, girl.
Expanded work requirements.
Dr. Bambi Gaddis says that.
Dr. Bambi Gaddis. Hold on. Dr. Bambi Gaddis. Her name is Bambi? That is her name. Her name, Bambi. She was born in 55 and they named her Bambi. She was born in Rome, New York. Bambi. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. She's the principal of Structural Health Dynamics LLC out of South Carolina, based public health firm. It's a public health firm that builds institutional skills and programs for the inner cities and stuff. And she worked with HIV, AIDS, and STIs and all that stuff right there. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
There are several other components that come along with this, and it's not just restricting food.
There are expanded work requirements that are potential.
Oh, yeah, I do say public health consultant. That's what's up. There's expanded work requirements, as we found out like a few months ago. Yeah.
Actually, are going to go into effect, which may be disconcerting or problematic for some.
It may be disconcerting or problematic that now you're going to be forced to, if you want to keep your stuff, you're going to be forced to work. What a thought. Why are they so angry at these people that they're forcing them to work for stuff that they've been getting for free? This could be real disconcerting, now can't it? That's what's up, sugar. Say it again.
That which may be disconcerting or problematic for some people, especially people who are uninsured.
Gaddis says it all comes from the Big Beautiful Bill initiative from President Donald Trump.
See, a lot of people don't even much know what to do with that pink salmon. They don't know what to do with that pink salmon. We finna make some salmon croquettes. Y'all don't know nothing about that right there. Go ahead, though. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful Bill initiative from President Donald Trump and its plan for federal cuts. She says people who aren't insured, people who have issues obtaining employment, and undocumented people will be impacted the most.
That should be. The people who have a problem with getting work, they will be affected the most. Yeah, that's how life works. If you have a problem with employment, if you cannot get work, then you can't eat. Man don't work, man don't eat. Do y'all even understand that a lot of these people be spiritual, religious, and they follow the King James Bible? Man don't work, man don't eat. Go ahead.
People who traditionally have been able to access supports for food will automatically be eliminated.
You know, it'd be crazy because they is arguing that that a lot of people is going to lose the benefit, right? It's kind of like nobody is arguing that people lose their job. Huh? When people lose their job, guess what they can't do? Buy food. So we try our best out here in these streets to not lose our job. But then if we lose our job, guess what we got to do when we lose our job? Because we can't eat, we have to get like another job. We just run on out here and we get another job and we pray that we here on up and get another job so we can get checks going. But these people been getting free shit.
The last thing that we need in this state are people who are unfed.
That's the last thing we need. It should have been the last thing that we needed of them people in the city is to be not working. Because again, there's so many people who should be working who is receiving benefits.
Who are malnourished.
But y'all done let them hoes just lay around and keep getting peed in and keep producing children and giving them our money.
She says more people will go unfed and may still be a liability to the state.
I'm going to say maybe they need to go unfed. Maybe they need to go unfed. We got obese children out here in these doggone street, and you're not going to die. You're not going to die by missing a meal or two. It's not going to kill you.
Because they won't be able to provide for themselves or their family.
Then that's when y'all got to team up. You can't be, I can do it on my own. You better go back to the last dude who had them peed in you, and or to your baby daddy, and or to your baby mama. You're going to have to go back to your mama them house. We're going to have to start to get back to big mama them. You know what I'm saying? If we want to feed each other out here in these streets. That's all we got to do.
Gaddis says the SNAP benefit changes could also create a concern for college students when their on-campus cafeteria is closed.
So when their on-campus cafeteria is closed, so hold on. So they mean to tell us that this is the only types of food that's on the college campuses, which that just further just let me know that blocking these types of foods to buy is a real good thing. Why is the college's major source of nutrition, which is non-nutritional foods, this type of food though? Because if the cafeteria closed and the kids can't eat, well, what should they do? Because they is trying to get the education, right? They gonna be smarter than me and you because like they trying to get like that degree thing. So what should a person who is trying to get a degree do if the cafeteria closed and you can't get to the little snacks? What should you do? Like if you hungry, what do? You gonna go to somewhere who sell food. Walmart ain't close to you. You gonna go somewhere that sell food. You really is. And guess what you're going to start doing? You're going to buy food like in advance and stuff like that. And you're going to prioritize your food and, you know. Yeah. Because people in college, they're bright people, aren't they? They gonna work it out.
Given that we're looking at the next generation of leaders, we should ensure that these SNAP cuts do not impact these able-bodied students who are still on parental support, but do not have full access to fruits, vegetables, and things that will help them make it through.
Well, hell, they gonna have to work it out like the rest of us. That's what make you stronger. Trials and tribulations. Oh, God ain't gonna put nothing on you more than you can bear. You know what I'm saying? Say, Willie, can they buy Plan Bs with SNAP? Damn, I think that's taking off too. They pop them like candy. You know what I'm saying? So, I just want to show y'all that right there. Look at them honey buns. Bitch, I ain't had none of these honey buns about 20 years. I ain't gonna even much lie to you. In about 15 years, though. Damn, but they still look good, though. Damn, they $5? I thought that they were like $2 or something like that, though. About the last time that I had them bought a pack. Back when I used to give them to my children. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get out my goddamn face. Go ahead on and eat a honey bun or something. Go on outside and play now. Take y'all little honey bun. He said, brush your teeth, kill your appetite. A lot of people don't even know nothing about that right now. A lot of times, y'all, we really don't even must be hungry like that. And we was all once kids, so we all know. Typically, as a child, you don't be hungry, but you know it's food in there, so you want to eat the food. It's typically how it happens. Let's go on around here to D.C. real quick, y'all. Bam! National Guards has been deployed, man. Y'all out here acting the ass. Listen, I saw this thing right here, and Trump done said, hell no, we got to take the streets back, pimp. We got to take the streets back. And that's what's finna go ahead on to happen. And I have just been listening to the news and been hearing people say, well, he shouldn't be sending out the National Guards and stuff like that right there because crime is down. Do y'all understand? I have been saying it, and you good people have been saying it also in the comments section. I don't like when they tell us that crime be down after y'all just told us about a mass shooting and shit like that right there. 47 people done got killed, but you know, crime is down 47%. Like, I don't care nothing about that right there. So shout out to the Trump administration for not caring about the crime has came down.
On the ground tomorrow, President Trump deploying National Guard troops to patrol the streets of D.C. to help fight crime there. The question is, could they also be sent to other cities? And is Oakland next? Tonight, Oakland Mayor Barbara Lee is sounding off after the president called the East Bay city out during a news conference. His comments? The PD recently announced crime in the town is trending down. We begin tonight with NBC Bay Area's Pete Serratos.
Tonight, the National Guard is en route to Washington, D.C., and according to a White House official, are expected to be on the ground tomorrow. It comes after President Trump announced plans to send 800 National Guard members to help with law enforcement in D.C. It's not clear where they will be deployed.
This is Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back.
The deployment is coming despite crime stats from the U.S. Attorney's Office showing violent crime in D.C. at a 30-year low. And President Trump also saying he could take similar actions in other U.S. cities.
Stop. Crime is down at a 30-year low. So they went back to 30 years. They comparing 30 years, damn it, all the way up to now. What was the crime last year, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, why they didn't do that? That crime is down since last year. They said crime is the lowest it's been in 30 years. All right. And how we have been able to describe that to you good people. Let's say 30 years ago, at this time in August, there was 700 murders. In 2025, this time, there's 600 murders. So crime would be down in 30 years. That's how this thing work, y'all.
At a 30-year low. And President Trump also saying he could take similar actions in other U.S. cities.
New York has a problem.
Yeah.
And then you have, of course, Baltimore and Oakland, we don't even mention that anymore. They're so far gone.
Here in the Bay Area, new numbers from Oakland PD show crime trending down in the first 6 months of the year, with violent crime down by 29%.
See, I told y'all, crime down 29%. Again, this time last year it was probably 200. This year is 172 or something like that. Yeah, it's down.
Mayor Barbara Lee is responding to the president's remarks, saying President Trump's characterization of Oakland is wrong and not grounded in facts, but in fear-mongering. This is not leadership. It's an attempt to score cheap political points by tearing down communities he doesn't understand. Councilmember Ken Houston saying the stats show Oakland is turning the corner, but there's still plenty of work to be done.
Because right now, crime is really down. The bipping, you don't see the bipping, the Cadillac converters, the stolen cars, that's all down. But we do have to do what? Get a handle of the gun violence.
Other community leaders say the National Guard in Oakland could cause division in the city.
There will be political unrest, and then we'll be expecting a lot of rallies and protests happening.
While no decision has been made by the president on sending troops to Oakland, law enforcement experts say such a move could cause confusion between local and federal officers.
A local entity works with state laws, local municipal codes, and they operate off of community standards. The federal government does not.
In Oakland, Pete Serratos, NBC Bay Area News.
I'm gonna back that up just a little bit. Back it up a little bit. Yeah. Crime is down. They're not blipping or blapping or whatever he called it. They're not stealing Cadillac converters no more. Damn it, they done moved on. But we got to do something about these damn guns. Listen, we play too much. Hold up. And then Lil Head done came on. I call her Lil Head. Shout out to Baby for having her real.
Responding to the president's remarks, saying President Trump's characterization of Oakland is wrong and not grounded in facts, but in fear-mongering. This is not leadership. It's an attempt to score cheap political points by tearing down communities he doesn't understand.
Stop. What does that mean? What does that mean, tearing down communities he don't understand? Is she trying to give these communities passes for the crime that goes on in their communities? Is she saying that the communities that has probably the highest crime rates, that the president don't understand what these people go through and this is why the crime is high? Is that what she means? Because I have no idea what she means. He said tearing down communities he doesn't understand. Why should I have to understand a community if y'all got crime? What is there to understand if we're supposed to be stopping crime? And why does crime have to be high? Wait. Why does crime have to be high in order for, I'm guessing, these people to be okay with the National Guard coming in? Why can't crime be low and they still getting assistance on the low crime? Maybe we can knock down the low crime to lower crime. Do y'all understand? Typically, whenever the Republicans or a person from the Republican Party is trying to do something, the ones who is in power be trying to do something, no matter what it is, no matter even if it's good for the community, Democratic people will say that it's bad for the community. Keep trying to show y'all these folk don't give a damn about y'all and y'all city. Now, I don't even much think that she is going to remain. Whoa. She must be the new mayor, because we used to talk about the mayor. Oh, this got to be the new mayor. Yeah, I think that they had done got rid of that last one that we used to talk about, The mayor of Oakland. I see her, but we used to talk about, Shing Child. Shing Child was the mayor. She was the mayor. Yep, Barbara Lee, which is her. She was elected mayor of Oakland in a historic special election conducted on April the 15th, 2025. She just became mayor. Y'all know we had done did so many stories with Sing Chow. Sing Child was the mayor. Remember, she messed it up. She was supposed to got $5 million or $5 billion, and she fumbled the bag or something like that right there. Yeah. And crime was high. Yeah, business owners was complaining. People in communities was complaining about how high the crime was. Lady, you just got in office. You can't talk to our president and tell him that he don't understand the communities when you just got in office. You just got the ball, baby. But that's what you're supposed to say. Let's see. Isn't she like a Democrat or something like that right now? I think that she a Demi though. She's a mayor. She is the mayor. Oh man. She got a cute little pic though. She got a cute little pic with them filters. Baby, you gotta stop with these filters. I don't know what to tell y'all. But I am guessing that she would be Democrat. She'll be Democrat. Bam. Mary Lou Child. Yada, U.S. She was a congresswoman. She secured billions of dollars to improve Oakland's neighborhood and the quality of life. She received billions and they still ain't together. That's what's up. I don't know Oakland. I'm just saying she got let me tell y'all what they just had them say right here. As Oakland councilwoman, Mayor Lee secured billions of dollars to improve Oakland's neighborhoods and quality of life, including funding for local police officers, firefighters, and community safety programs, money for safer and greener streets, resources to uplift small businesses, and hundreds of millions to expand and green the port of Oakland. She is the first black woman to be elected mayor of Oakland. They did it again. Bitch, they did it again. Look. They did it again. Is she black, y'all? I ain't know she was black. So you know we got, man, I can't let it slide. I could let it slide, but I ain't gonna let it slide. Don't talk to me like that. What's her name? Mayor Lee. Barbara them. Barbara. How you spell Barbara? I think I spelled it right. Barbara. Back that up. Barbara. Space Lee. Oakland. Let's see if she the first darky hue sister. They call her sister. I thought that she was mixed. I swear, oh God, I thought that baby was mixed. That's all right though. Oakland, she's 79. She's 79. We couldn't have got nobody younger. Where's the young folks in Oakland? Now, I ain't saying that she can't do the job, but I'm just saying, she was born in 46. Barbara Lee, official, got to be more careful. Okay. Let's see. Barbara Lee is an American politician who has served as a 52nd mayor of Oakland since 2025. A member of the Democratic Party, Lee previously served as the U.S. representative from California from 1998. Damn, she been a representative since 98. Baby been out here. About 27 years. That's what's up. Representing California's 12th Congress district. That baby getting money. She was born in El Paso, Texas. She got University of California, Berkeley, Democratic Party. Parents. You say yes, she is? Okay, well, let's see. Her parents. Mildred now. Tut. Gavin Tut, U.S. Oh, he was in World War II? He was in World War II. So I'm thinking that this her mama now? Hold on. Shit. Let's back it up. Where the mama at? Oh, hold on. You just ain't finna just put black folk. Is this Mildred? I know good as hell well. That ain't Mildred because she was born in 45. All right. This Mildred died. Got that. Let's see. I don't know who her mama is though. Which one of these is her mama? You say she might be FBA. She might be FBA. I want to say, Barbara Lee on Tumblr them. I don't know who her mama is, though. Wikipedia, we got that right there. I want to see her mama. Well, I can't find her mama because they're not finna show us her mama children. Barbara Lee, grandchildren. Gavin, so this her daddy? Okay, so this her daddy right here then. Y'all can't give us that goddamn picture right there. But they play too doggone much. Okay, so I'm guessing this is him then. Shout out to Gavin then. All right, bam. She might be FBA. Shut the front door. She just lighter skinned it. She just a little lighter skinned it. Mm-hmm. You say she barely missed slavery? Got to be more careful. But they just won't give us a picture of her mama, though. Why we can't get a picture of Mildred? This the picture that's coming up. But the problem with the picture is they say that she died in 43. Barbara was born in 46. So that can't be her mama. This one right here, it can't be her mama. And then when I go to some pictures, they're not doing us a solid. They're really not doing us a solid. And she don't look like nobody else except for Miss Mildred right here. And damn it, she had Wells from her home. Nah. So I guess we got to take their word for it, y'all. I guess they got, damn it, she just doing a little doggy you, man. I don't, she a little light-skinned. It is what it is. She mixed, kind of, sort of, but not really. That's what's up. So, yes, y'all get that baby a round of applause because she is the first Dog Hughes sister to become mayor. I got a question for y'all because I'm really not politicking like that right there. I should have took my government course or something, but I didn't. Don't judge me. Do not judge me. What is this right here? Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash app. You say Democrats pander to their voters like children. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You say her mama was her sister? I got a point. I don't even know. Hell to the nizzle. Hold on. I got to get this thing right here in order real quick so I can show y'all a little something real quick. Get that there on up. Because we're going to close the show. We're going to close the show with something else. We're going to close the show with something else. So let me go ahead on and make this right here active. This is what we're going to close the show with somewhere else. That's what we're going to close the show with on the other places that we be screaming. On the other place, we can't say it, but let me go ahead on and make that live so we can be live everywhere. Damn, I can't go live with it. So I gotta wait. Review your room to start screaming. Yeah, I understand. I got it at 8, so I gotta wait for 2 minutes. I gotta wait for 2 minutes to take that right there live. I have no idea why it's doing that right there, but it is what it is. So let me go ahead and put myself back up on the screen, and hopefully in 2 minutes, I will remember. Or is it? Hold on. So hold on. I got to refresh it. Enable audio playback. Click the button. I did click the button. Hold on, y'all. Something not working right. Enable. I got everything. Let me make sure I can put that back on and okay. Schedule. I'm having problems here. So I guess I just gotta wait. Go ahead on and finish talking your head off real quick then. So we can go ahead on and get into this little prison walk. I got a whole minute to wait. So how's everybody doing? Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, man, y'all hit the like button, the thumbs up button. I do need your support, like I always say, y'all. Make sure that y'all go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. That's the website. Subscribe to the website. And also make sure that y'all go to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, the 7 channel, Accept and Agree channel. Go around there to these places. Oh, and y'all please remember, go around here to Pleasant Candles. Pleasant Candles. Jesus, That thing smells so good to me. The hugest, the largest candle company in the world, Craig. I'm trying to tell you something. Going around there, we got multiple fragrances. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. If you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, just go around there to PleasantCandles.com. Get yourn today. Get yourn today. That's what I'm talking about. It just hit 8 o'clock and it's still not going to let me do it. It still ain't going to let me do it. That's just stupid. If I press the thingamajig, I'm pressing, let me take that there off. I can't do it. It's still not going to allow me to do it. This is stupid. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, so I just got to close it. Got to close it. Now why? Hold on. This is stupid. Why would I have to edit all of that right there? I know. Y'all got to bear with me then. Trying to get my life together. Y'all already know how they doing me around here, so I got to expand. I got to be somewhere everywhere else. Because I cannot play what I'm going to about to play and show y'all that good footage. I can't do it around here on YT. They sensitive. They real sensitive. Now let me get this in effect. Da-da-ba-ba-ba. What happened? Am I live with this thing or what? Let me see something. I don't understand. Enter. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Got that. Bam. Go live. It's not going to... It's not working. So since it's not working, y'all, we won't be able to do this tonight. We will not be able to do it tonight. So... Nope. Can't do it. They done messed me up. So anyway, my apologies. You have to do it tomorrow. He say stay on YT. No, we're going to cut YT short. YT has not been respecting the player, so I ain't going to have no respect for them. I'm just saying. Move right along. Move right along, y'all. Let's go ahead on and get into this right here. I saw this little story. I saw this story and I was like, imagine being in prison and then imagine them releasing you. And then imagine them saying, you got to come on back around here. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can turn myself in. But if you don't turn yourself in, then if you don't turn yourself in, they going to come get you. They don't come pick you up. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But we got a player who had been freed. They say a man returns to prison after appeals court reverses his release in 2005 in the murder case. He's been home since 2005. He's been home for 20 years. He's been home for 20. Yep. It's not live. It is not live. I tried. I'm trying to sit on the background, and that ain't working either. You know, but 20 years. Let's hear a story.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kelsey Gibbs. A U.S. District Court ruling overturned Thomas Clardy's 2007 murder conviction in 2023 after serving 17 years in prison. Clardy believed he was finally free after repeated claims of his innocence. But today, he returned. The state of Tennessee filed a motion seeking his return. I was there as Clardy walked back inside the Riverbend maximum security prison. He told his family and supporters he has faith he will return home and is calling on the governor for help.
If I don't know one thing, I know this what innocence looks like.
They are words Thomas Clardy has been saying for decades. He was identified as one of the shooters in an incident in 2005 at an auto repair shop in Madison, which resulted in the death of Kirk Clawtree and injuries to Kirk's brother and Kirk's wife. Clardy received a life sentence.
And I stand here to tell you again, I'm innocent. I walk back into these prison walls knowing that I'm an innocent man.
For years, he filed appeals, arguing ineffective assistance of counsel for failing to call an eyewitness expert and for new evidence. But victory came with a petition filed in federal court in 2023, freeing Clardy after serving 17 years behind bars. His lawyers today say no physical evidence has ever tied Clardy to the crime, no motive was ever presented at trial, and he was at home with his pregnant wife at the time of the shooting. His supporters and family believe in his innocence.
Thomas is innocent. We love you, Thomas.
Clardy thought the past was now behind him. He got engaged, got a job, and was starting his new life. His future stepson sees Clardy as his dad.
Awesome, man. Not one bad thing I can say about Thomas. Not one bad thing I can say about him. I'm just lost for words, really.
This is because after nearly 2 years of freedom, a state appeals decision reversed the district court's 2023 order overturning his conviction, sending Clardy back to prison to complete his life sentence. But he didn't walk in alone. Clardy has a group of supporters, including his family, all wearing Justice for Thomas t-shirts, all lifting him up in prayer.
Mama, the only what I know to do is believe in my faith in God and walk back into these gates knowing that I will be home.
Father, thank you for all the support.
Clardy's attorneys have filed 2 clemency petitions, a petition for exoneration and a petition for commutation.
And I ask you, Governor Lee, to please know that I'm innocent. And I ask that you please give heart to this and let me return back home to my family.
After Clardy's release from prison in 2023, the Clawtree family said they remain confident the right man was convicted and are prepared to once again present their case if it ever makes it back to trial.
Oh, my bad. I thought he had been out for 20 years. They say that he had been released in 23. Okay, so he almost been home for 2 years.
Clardy's release from prison in 2023. The Clawtree family said they remain confident the right man was convicted and are prepared to once again present their case if it ever makes it back to trial. Thomas Clardy was the only person convicted of the 2005 murder and attempted murders. According to Metro Police's cold case website, the other 2 suspects are unidentified and at large. If you know anything that can help with this case and bring this family some closure, call.
That is just crazy. I think, man, if y'all just done free to play after 17. Damn, he did 17. He did 17. What is we doing?
Knowing that I'm an innocent man.
For years, he filed appeals, arguing ineffective assistance of counsel for failing to call an eyewitness expert and for new evidence. But victory came with the...
I guess like if you don't have faith, a lot of people say, well, if you don't have faith, it's hard to live, or something like that right there. I don't know.
Petition filed in federal court in 2023, freeing Clardy after serving 17 years behind bars. His lawyers today say no physical evidence has ever tied Clardy to the crime, no motive was ever presented at trial, and he was at home with his pregnant wife at the time of the shooting.
I can't understand. And I know because people be so joyful and happy and all that fly stuff after they done all of these years, and then they get out or they get exonerated, and then the first person that they give thanks to is the Lord. And that makes it, I used to agree, oh man, look at God. I used to agree like, oh man, that's what's up, little boy. God, look, that boy, he did 40. You done did 50 years. Bitch, look at God. God done let him on out. And then I grew up. And then I grew up. God see everything. God know everything that you had done did out here. If God is your partner, I just be having to bring things into reality with people. If God is your partner, or if God is your daddy, If you as a human right now, you have the ability to protect your child, protect your children, protect your family and stuff, and you did not protect your family, what would everybody say? If your child had done fell into the Mississippi River and they were just going down, but you as that daddy is like Superman and you can fly, you got your little cape on and you can go pick your child up out the water, but you don't, what would everybody say? See, I'm a realist out here in these streets. I look at reality. I just don't be understanding. I used to understand because I didn't think it through back in the day, so I had some type of understanding. Cool. I'm grown now. What do you mean, pimp? I'm finna let them say the line. Now listen. Player is so good in the community. And for all y'all white people is the problem.
His supporters and family.
Come on, dog. See, it's regular dog you folk, and it's folks like him and his family don't do white folks like that. Now, whether white folks is doing something for you or not, there's some black folks who don't believe in the white man is the devil. They don't. We don't, because of our interactions on the day-to-day with our white brothers and sisters. We don't look at shit like that right now.
Believe in his innocence.
Thomas is innocent. We love you, Thomas.
Clardy thought the past was now behind him. He got engaged, got a job, and was starting his new life. His future stepson sees Clardy as his dad.
Awesome, man. Not one bad thing I can say about Thomas. Not one bad thing I can say about him. I'm just lost for words, really.
Now, the courts just done took their daddy away. The courts just done took their daddy away, dog. I'm just saying. Look. It said you have to find God. You have to find your God and don't let no one tell you who to pray to or who not to pray to, especially an atheist who does not believe. I believe, I have faith. Listen, shout out to y'all believers. I've never told anybody who to pray to. Why would I do that? I rock with y'all God. I really do. I really do.
This is because after nearly 2 years of freedom, a state appeals decision reversed the district court's 2023 order overturning his conviction, sending Clardy back to prison to complete his life sentence. But he didn't walk in alone. Clardy has a group of supporters, including his family.
Y'all heard that last line right there? Watch this.
His life sentence. But he didn't walk in alone.
You see, like I said, that I'm a realist, and I listen to words. He didn't walk into the prison alone. How many of y'all believe that? See, a lot of y'all would have just let that right there pass because that's something that's normal to say. That's something normal. You're not, I love when people say, you're not doing time by yourself. While you're behind bars, your kids is doing time also. Hell no. I understand it. Hell, you saying it metaphorically, I get that part there, but you ain't behind them bars. Damn it, your children and your family ain't behind bars like you. Unless you've been behind bars, you have no idea what goes on behind bars. Y'all is not the same. Say, I love you, Willie. I respect you for the man that you are. Please don't take that in anyway. No. I be trying to tell you, this is entertainment. I don't be taking this stuff serious. I promise you, I don't be taking it serious. And I like it. Listen, because I am one who knows everybody has their own thought process. I be fine with people. If y'all ever think that I'm like upset, hell no. Because once I end the show, I just go back to my life, and I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I just be throwing stuff out. Listen, and I appreciate you being around here. I promise that right there. Shout out to David for the $5 super chat. Say a situation like this would have turned me into a murderer. What you been? What I just. He said I got to go back to jail after 17 years with no evidence, and that was some of what was just about to get into. They say they ain't never had no evidence. He's going back to prison, but not by himself. That's a lie. No evidence. So they lied to convict him. As far as the facts was no evidence. So him doing 17 years with no evidence, they lied. The whole thing is a lie. But then
Clardy has a group of supporters, including his family, all wearing Justice for Thomas t-shirts, all lifting him up in prayer.
I'm going to do only what I know to do, and that's believe in my faith in God and walk back into these gates knowing that I will be home.
Father, I thank you for all the support.
Clardy's attorneys have filed 2 clemency petitions, a petition for exoneration and a petition for commutation.
And I ask you, Governor Lee, to please know that I'm innocent.
All I have is my faith in God. That's all I have. Just saying. That just threw me. That truly just be throwing me. I just did 17 years, God. No evidence, God. They let me out, God. They requesting for me to come back in, God. What is we doing? Why I got to go back in? Come on. There's no evidence, God. Shout out to Matthews. I guess that's First Matthews. Am I saying that wrong? For being a member for 29 months. He say, is he a race trader now? He said he was surrounded by lighter hues and he hugged the lighter hue. Don't y'all show this to Dr. Umar. Just don't you show this to Umar. Don't you do it. For real, for real. He said if he doesn't file a lawsuit for emotional distress, he's a fool. That's a good one. That's a good one. I just take y'all back to the analogy that I was just making. If your father was a superhero and your ass was in the Mississippi River, about to drown, and he don't swoop on in, pick you on up, society would damn near call him a deadbeat daddy or something, won't it? I'm just saying. I do understand when you have nothing else, like they say, the only thing that kind of gets you through is faith in your God. I get it. I get it. Training got us like this, but we just can't see things for what it is sometimes. You say my father was AWOL. I just be like, me personally, I just be like, God, what is he doing? You busy? All the kids dying and all that fly stuff right there. All the adults dying, innocent people. And I know the argument that people have been giving to me, but Willie, you don't know that them people be innocent. You're right. You're absolutely right. I just be want to see God do something. I don't know. Maybe I'm a fool. Maybe I'm a fool. Oh, y'all, we got an update. We have a good story. We have a real good story. Really, really good story. Because this is an update. Remember our older sister, I think she was 81 or something like that right there out of Memphis. They call her Mama. Remember Mama? Well, Mama is about to get a new house. And it's all free. How many of y'all remember Mama? Who was living in front of her house in the car for 3 years? You say, Willie, you wake up every day. Yeah, but I can't prove that God woke me up. We was told that. Just saying. I just need some, I just need some proof, you know.
See you soon. Thank you, Jake. New at 5, we first brought you the story of Christine Marshall, more affectionately known as Mama, just a few weeks ago. The 81-year-old has been living in a car outside her dilapidated South Memphis home for 3 years.
After your news leader shared her story, nearly $75,000 of donations came in to help her. Now, one Memphis man is telling Mama, keep your money, as he is planning to build her a house for free.
Yeah. Mama got 75 grand in donations. Player done swooped on in. Hey, keep that paper, baby.
What luck. WRAG's Harrison Klopp has been following Mama's story from the beginning. And Harrison, you know, it sounds like someone is taking care of the labor and supplies for free.
Greg, Stephanie, good evening. One of the city's top contractors is coming to the rescue, but he's not doing it alone.
He say it's okay if you need to use my God. You can use them. Thank you. I appreciate that right there.
Saw the story on y'all's news station, and that night I just couldn't sleep, so I reached out to the news station and
Oh, this our white brother. Ooh, our white brother finna do something for a dog he was Ooh.
kind of trying to get a little information about it. And so finally the next day you guys got me in touch with the son, and I came out and met with Miss Marshall and the son. And once I met her for the first time, dude, she melted my heart, and I was like, I've got to help this lady.
Memphis contractor Jason Smith describing the moment he first learned about Christine Marshall's story, as he immediately felt he had to do whatever it took to get Mama's house rebuilt.
Oh, that's why you had to say that. You say, well, her son's name is Melvin, paying for this house, or is the community coming together for that sister? The community came together.
But it turns out Mama's house was beyond repair, as it would take a complete teardown and rebuild.
This wire right here has so much tension on it, and it's like just holding right here. It's almost like this has flex to it. You can actually see this moving. And you've got a fence gate right here to where it's done kind of dug into it. I guarantee if you open that fence up right here, this whole side just goes.
Smith then turned to social media, asking if the community would help him out with labor and supplies. Within hours, he heard from competitors, architects, woodworkers, electricians, plumbers, and even complete strangers.
I had a guy send me a message. He said, man, I've lost everything I had 2 years ago through a divorce. He said, I can't afford to, donate the materials, but I'll donate my time and my labor.
As Smith is waiting on the city to approve certain building regulations, he already has the design for Mama's new house, as he shared the plans exclusively with WRAG. Wow. He estimates a cost of anywhere from $125,000 to $150,000 for the rebuild. As far as Mama's $75,000 she raised through her GoFundMe, he's told the 81-year-old with throat cancer to keep her money.
None of the subs are making a dime. We all know going into this is 100% on us. We're not, everything's donations.
We also had the chance to show Mama her new house today, as she jumped with joy.
Your house?
Smith says he'd like to have Mama a new house by Christmas. From South Memphis, I'm Harrison Klopp, your news leader, WRAG, News Channel 3.
Well, that's amazing. Good man leading an army of good people there. Harrison, thanks for that. By the way, if you would like to help with that project, Jason Smith says, just please reach out to his email. That's listed in this story on our website, WRAG.
Talk about a good story on the Willie Williams Show. Talk about a positive story right there. She got a full goatee. Yeah. Yeah, she 81 out here. He said, boy, I bet Dr. Umar pissed. Player say, listen, man, we all know going right on into this right here. We ain't getting paid for this. We doing this just cause. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say it's a tax write-off. Listen. They say the house will be done by Christmas. The house will be done by Christmas. So shout out to all you people who is trying to get your houses built and they telling y'all that it's going to be a year. It's going to be like a year and a half. They playing too much. Y'all might as well go around there to Memphis and holler at Buddy right here. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, they finna get this house up. Done. Pop, pop, pop. This baby need a place to stay. Now, is this her son? I think that's her son. Why was she living in front? Because we talked about this when we talked about the store. Why in the hell, since everybody in the community, they call her mama, why in the hell is mama living inside of her car though? I understand that her house is just tore up and all that fly shit right there, but she ain't have to live in a car. Well, I did have to point this out. Older people is is stuck in their ways, and then you can't force people to do shit. So if she ain't gonna go, if she ain't want to go around to her son's house and all that fly shit right there, if that is her son, then that's her bad. You know what I'm saying? We do have a lot of people who is really, really stuck in their ways, and it is what it is. But this is a good story. This is a real good story. You know. You say the son who was supposed to have her bills paid. No. No, you thinking about the other woman. That's why y'all said Melvin. Melvin is the other player. The other player to where his mama, she was getting her other leg amputated. You always think about her and him. No. This story right here different. This story right here different. You saying that may be his nephew? Her
So I reached out to the news station and kind of trying to get a little information about it. And so finally the next day you guys got me in touch with the son, and I came out and met with Miss Marshall and the son. And once I met her for the first time, dude, she melted my heart, and I was like, I've got to help this lady.
Memphis contractor Jason Smith describing the moment he first learned about Christine Marshall's story.
And this goes back to when I was trying to say, why we don't have contractors in our family. We got all these goddamn friends. We got all these friends. Can't nobody build a doghouse. This can't build a doghouse. This can't wire up a ceiling fan. You know what I'm saying? Like what is we? But everybody got degrees though. We can't do the basic stuff like we could do 40 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Your granddaddy was the plumber. Your uncle was the electrician and shit like that right there. Them people dead now. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened? What happened? Moving right along. I ain't gonna hear you much. So good, beautiful story, man. Real beautiful. I like it. All right. Y'all go ahead on and hit the thumbs ups, hit the share button. Is we over 200 already? We at 199. Boy, y'all playing with pimping. We at 199. Do a player solid. Go ahead on and do a player solid. I need that one. Let me get my one. Let me get my one. Give y'all such a pat on the back where y'all done hit 200 by 826 out here in these streets. Bam. We got one. Where we going? Chicago. Oh, whoa, no. Yeah, we going to Chicago. I held on for a good little minute with this right here. Should I? I'm just going on to grab it. We have a woman ID'd in a deadly Chicago block party shooting. They got $10,000 on the table. They got $10,000. If you know something, say so.
An unauthorized street party began trending on social media, drawing a large crowd. Chicago police made contact with the event organizer and ordered him to shut it all down. He initially agreed, but at the last minute, he relocated the party to a completely different location. And we just got this into the newsroom. This is the one person that was killed in all of this. We've just learned who she is. Her name is Jashira Blackhawk. She's 22 years old, and she was killed in this shooting. And there is now a $10,000 reward from Cook County Crime Stoppers to find who pulled the trigger. Let's talk about the party. It stretched across at least 10 blocks with hundreds of children packed into the crowd, adults as well. The shooting broke out in the 100 block of North La Crosse in the Cragen neighborhood. The 22-year-old party organizer posted on social media both before and after the violence. On TikTok, he spoke about shutting the party down due to threats, but ultimately chose to keep the party going.
I thought about canceling that, but we still on. Oh yeah, his party dangerous. We done had how many parties, brother? 3.
So you can see this was...
I thought about canceling that bid, though.
Kind of like a joke to them. Now, just before 3 Sunday morning, officers from the 15th District responded to reports of the large street party in the 100 block of North La Crosse. Now, when they got there, they discovered 6 people were shot, 4 males ranging from 17 to 29 years old, and 2 women in their 20s. A 22-year-old woman was shot in the back and died at Mount Sinai Hospital. Again, we're just learning that that person was Jashira Blackhawk. Alderman of the 28th Ward, where the shooting happened, Jason Irvin, says thousands showed up.
People just mass came to the corners of West End and La Crosse
right in the middle of a neighborhood that is not equipped to handle that type of a crowd. I don't care what type of planning you could have done. West End and La Crosse is not equipped to handle thousands of people at 1 o'clock in the morning.
So will that organizer be held responsible? That is now the question. We'll have to see how all of that shakes out. At this time, no arrests have been made. Area 4 detectives are actively. And
we can't get together and do nothing. Now listen, they said that corner right there can't hold like 1,000 people basically without any incidents. Why we can't be grouped together without any incidents? Why is that such a problem? And why does it seems like it's only darker hue folk, man. That baby was out here 22. Now, it don't even look like she got kids because y'all know typically when they have kids, they would say, and she leaves behind, kids and stuff like that. But they didn't say that. He say, spend your money to get unalive. I want to hear what Buddy has said again. Shit, I was thinking about not closing down that little bit.
Willie chose to keep the party going.
I thought about canceling that, but we still on. Oh yeah, his party dangerous. We done had how many parties, brother?
3.
So you can see this was kind of like a joke to them. Now, just before 3 Sunday morning, officers from the 15th District.
Just before 3 o'clock Sunday morning. Y'all do know that these is homes. People live in these homes. Some people got to go to work. Some people got to go to work. Some people don't. Some people don't got to go to work. People done came from everywhere. Now, y'all do understand that this also shows black folks ain't got too much to do. I know that we got programs and out here and all that fly shit. But those is children out there also. Children and adults. They saying upwards to 1,000 people was there. You mean to tell me 1,000 black folks ain't got nothing to do? It was probably more than 1,000 that didn't have nothing to do or something to do, but they just couldn't get around it. You know what I'm saying? But got to be more careful. I would think that y'all would be at the crib, Netflixing and chilling, hunching and all that fly stuff. You know what I'm saying? But y'all out and about. Out and about. Hey, watch 23-609 at all time, man. Be careful. Stay from around them block parties. Well, I can tell y'all to stay from around the block parties, but when I came up, damn it, we had street parties also. We had the thing called jams and stuff where we set up the big speakers down south. That's how we do and shut down the whole block out here in the street. And it would be shootouts and all that fly stuff. And guess what we did the next day? Because we would typically have a jam 2 days straight. You know what I'm saying? We had one on Friday. We had one on Saturday. It's on the same street. Blood in the blood in the street and every goddamn thing. Because don't nobody be cleaning up blood. Come on now. Who's going to waste a gallon of bleach? Just saying something. And we'll show up and have a good goddamn time. And we know the person who got killed the night before. And we all going to go to the funeral next Saturday. So I can tell y'all don't be at the block parties, but that shit, no, it be fun. Move right along. I ain't going to get much over you. Just saying, I could tell you that. No, you shouldn't be around there. No, go around there. I would just want to ask y'all this right here. Y'all need to tell your mama and your daddy if your mama done told you who your daddy is. Make sure that the insurance paid off. Mama, you pay that insurance this month on me? You know what I'm saying? Like keep mama them up on their toes. You know what I'm saying? Keep them with the bills paid. You know, if you want to help out your parents, be as a reminder to pay your life insurance, especially you out here in the goddamn street having a good time as you should. You know what I'm saying? Look out. Don't be selfish. Do not be selfish. Moving right along. I ain't even much gonna hold you. You said that's a shirt right there? Yeah, go on around there now. Take a listen. No, go ahead. Go right on around there. I gotta write that down too. Go on around there. I like it. How did you spell it? I like that. Go on around there. Bam, y'all. We got one. Oh, we got a mama. Oh, yeah. I remember this story right here. I remember this one right here. Let me go on the ground. Bam, we have a good mother. We did the story on this right here. This is a update. I'm finna show y'all this right here, and you all will remember the mother who had done said that she wanted the police to arrest her son and hold him, lock him up because he needed to be locked up. And then they released her son. They didn't listen to this mother who was calling out, who was begging for help. She was begging for help. Let me put up on the screen. This mother was begging for help. Lock his ass up. He need to be, you know what I'm saying, held accountable for the things that he was out here doing. They let him go. Now he in jail. And the judge who let him go is going to admit he made the wrong decision. Here we go. Whoa, let me go.
It's one of those times where do I take the chance or not? And I figured in this situation, taking the chance with a bigger, how should I say, mallet over his head, because point blank is I'll deliver the consequences if he screws this up.
Well, that was Franklin County Common Pleas Judge Michael Holbrook telling our Lacey Chris in March why he decided to sentence a teen to community control instead of serving time behind bars. For years, 10 TV's Lacey Chris has been warning you about the Kia boys and how to keep your family and your property safe. Well, today, one of those Kia boys was back in Judge Holbrook's courtroom, now facing a nearly decade-long sentencing, a shift in tone for those looking to steal cars.
Judge Holbrook told me he screwed up when he gave Akeem Benjamin one more chance and in March sentenced him to community control. Well, today, Holbrook sent Benjamin to prison. This was mom, Tiffany Hammond, back in 2023, begging for judges, for his own good, to punish her son for stealing cars.
I've been begging and pleading.
Yep.
Please arrest him, lock him up, do something that's going to make him pay for the things that he's out here doing.
Y'all remember her? I did this story.
A month after that interview, Benjamin was shot while trying to steal another car. Last May, he was arrested in back-to-back days in Whitehall for his role in stealing cars and ramming into an undercover detective's vehicle. In March, Judge Holbrook sentenced Benjamin to community control.
And we're caught up into the game. Now, I was told by the prosecutor no one was hurt. That was important to me. If someone had been hurt, it had been a different decision.
In July, Benjamin violated that probation by being kicked out of a program.
It's time to grow up, man. Face life and realize we're a society.
And was back in front of Judge Holbrook today.
He can't get caught up in this crap he's been doing. This isn't a video game.
Despite the judge's admonishments, Benjamin did not say anything in court.
You and I talked last time when you gave him community release, and you said, I had hope for him.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that work out?
Didn't work out well, did it? Here we are.
Holbrook
didn't work out well, did it? Here we are. Shot a player out for just keeping it 100.
Explained he sees a lot of teens like Benjamin in his courtroom, and he tries to set up programming so they don't return. He was frustrated Benjamin didn't take the last chance he was offered.
Disappointed to see him come back. You try to give him guidance. You were in the courtroom. I talked to him at that time, explained what my expectations were, and didn't seem to work.
Benjamin will now spend the next 9.5 years in prison. In Columbus, Lacey Chris.
You say the judge looked naked up under that robe. Listen. The judge looked like he high just a little bit. It looked like he on that good. He either on some perk 30s or some good reefers out here in these streets. Hell, he probably had an edible. You say he got that look of no daddy. Hell yeah. The mama, she reached out. She reached out to the people. We got to give her credit. She tried to finally get that boy daddy.
Back in 2023, begging for judges, for his own good, to punish her son for stealing cars.
So now this is what we have been saying out here for the longest. Like when you don't hold people accountable, when you don't punish people that need to be punished, they will 9 times out of 10 repeat the offense. When people is acting out of order and they're not being held accountable, they will repeat the offense. Players, if you is allowing your little la to keep talking to you the way that she been talking to you, and you don't chastise and you don't instruct, you don't demand some changing, she gonna do it again. I'm just trying to tell you something. Ladies, if you just gonna keep allowing him to do what he doing, he passing that meat around out here in these streets, and you don't, you don't hold him accountable, guess what he gonna keep doing? That thing. So the mama tried to get, hey, lock his ass up. He out here kill-born. You know what I'm saying? The judge say, nah, I'm finna go ahead on and send him back out there with you. I'm finna send him right on back out there with you, lady.
I've been begging and pleading. Please arrest him, lock him up, do something that's going to make him pay for the things that he's out here doing.
Stupid
A month
ass.
after that interview, Benjamin was shot while trying to steal another car.
As he should have been shot. He should have been shot in the chest where they had to put in those the things, and they wind it up and they opened up your chest cavity or your chest plate. I like to see that right there, like on like the little nursing shows and stuff. They put a little thing in and they open up your chest. They open it up. That'd be so cute. That's what's up, but that's what should have had done happen to him. Hell, he should have got shot in the eye, so he couldn't have been able to see a car when he was trying to steal it.
Benjamin was shot while trying to steal another car. Last May, he was arrested in back-to-back days in Whitehall for his role in stealing cars and ramming into an undercover detective's vehicle. In March, Judge Holbrook sentenced Benjamin to community control.
Shout out to the judicial system. Move right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Got to be more careful. Yeah, I keep trying to tell y'all, man, they have no problem with putting them back in y'all's community. No problem. We will give you a chance. No problem. Second chance. We got you. Ladies. Oh, no. I can't do that right there. Oh, we have a comedian. Some had done happened to one of these comedians out here in these streets. I kept seeing this doggone post, and I didn't even look into it. But we have a Memphis comedian. Who hadn't been shot in North Carolina. They say that he tried to continue his show. This is the comedian. I have no idea who Buddy is, but I kept seeing this thing being posted on, I think, Instagram or something like that right there. So let's listen to the story. Go.
The show must go on. Memphis comedian Grove Hero was shot last night while on a food truck tour in Charlotte. He said he was shot in his spine. After being rushed to the hospital for treatment, he was discharged this morning and proceeded to perform his next show. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kate Bury in for Carolyn Serta tonight.
He must have already got the check. I don't know.
Fox 13's Troyce Grant is live in studio after getting local reaction. Good evening, Troyce.
Good evening, Kate. I went back to the Fraser neighborhood where he grew up and continues to do work to improve that community. So you can imagine neighbors' reactions to hearing someone shot him. But they're thankful he's recovering.
The show must go on. Memphis comedian Grove Hero took to social media and said, quote, "No fire, shooting, or nothing stopping me from helping my people," end quote. After being shot in the spine, the comedian still performed his show Sunday morning in Charlotte, North Carolina.
That's good that he's still alive because he has a lot of properties around here and people constantly moving in them. Anything that's light blue is his.
Neighbors in his home.
Play out here invested. Go ahead.
Hometown were shocked and couldn't understand why someone would want to harm the comedian, especially because they say he has done so much for the Fraser neighborhood.
He did do a good thing for the kids, for the park, and he liked helping everyone. And if you don't have a place to stay, he'll help out on that. And he's just a good person all around.
When Fox 13 visited his playground on Beacon Hills Drive in Fraser, kids were out appreciating the contribution he made to the neighborhood.
That boy put up a playground. No. That man put a playground in the community.
I never met him personally, but he had an event over here, and the kids, were really excited. Nothing bad happened. He had, giving them a lot of little stuff, so they love him.
Grove Hero is recovering from his injuries in a wheelchair tonight. His tour is set to return to Memphis by the end of the month. Kate?
You say that dress ugly as fuck out here in these streets. Is you talking about my media sister? Is she pregnant? Who the hell told her to wear that damn dress though? Yeah, listen, I didn't want to say nothing like about the dress.
He grew up and continues to do work to
like that dress, little Slimmy.
improve that community.
Shout out baby out for having a reel.
So you can imagine neighbors' reactions to hearing someone shot him, but they're thankful he's recovering.
The show must go on. Memphis comedian Grove Hero took to social media and said, quote, "No fire, shooting, or nothing stopping me from helping my people."
We be saying stuff like that when we be living. As long as we make it through the little shooting, boy, can't nothing stop me. Y'all notice that we don't be writing these types of messages when we don't live? I'm just trying to tell y'all. Look. Shout out to David for the $2 super chat. He say, "Lil Boosie said it. Say you got to move from your city." Facts. Lil Boosie said it best. You can love your city all day long, but there is somebody or somebodies who do not like you in these cities. You around here eating and they ain't eating. That's a whole problem out here, man. You say the baby put that hit out on him. Who is him though? Grove Hero. I just want to say. Oh, wait. So did this happen? No. Oh, so he's a Memphis comedian. He was just in Charlotte. He was in North Carolina. Oh, that's where the baby from.
Quote,
oh, wow.
There you go. After being shot in the spine,
So I thought if you get shot in your spine, like you can't walk like that. And then I kind of thought that you can't sit like that. Oh, so that's Young Dolph homie. Oh, so he was down with Dolph. Okay, all right. I ain't need much though. You say, "Grow." Now listen, when I saw the PRE on the basketball court, I was like, I saw that somewhere. And that's a part of Dolph crew, right? Young Dolph them. Damn it, Young Dolph used to do the PRE thing. That was like his little company or something like that. His crew, his clique. I don't forget. So it used to be with Dolph. But shout out to a player for investing though. You say, who is Dolph? A rapper that used to be on Earth. Now he ain't around here no more. Because of haters, just like we were talking about. Because of haters slid up on him while he was just trying to get some damn cookies. Haters.
Comedian still performed his show Sunday morning in Charlotte, North Carolina.
That's good that he's still alive because he has a lot of properties around here and people constantly moving in them. Anything that's light blue is his.
Neighbors in his hometown were shocked and couldn't understand why someone would want to harm the comedian, especially because they say he has done so much for the Fraser neighborhood.
I like this right here, though. I like that right there, though, man. You said, Willie, he got shot in the ass, but don't want to say it. Oh, the PRE is for paper route. The paper route empire. And you saying paper boy route? Oh, okay. That's what's up, man. He gave back to the community for real, though. He gave back to the community. Now, I don't know who house this next to, but he had to buy this land. I think he had to buy this land in order to be able to build right here. But he in Memphis, listen, homes is cheap. Land is cheap. Y'all better go ahead on and start investing, man. If y'all is in these states to where everything is cheap, patch up. Patch up, man. Listen, if y'all stay out the club for about a year, you can buy you some land. You stay out the club for about a year and you just add up the type of money that you would be spending to go to the club. Just take a year off. And all that money that you save, invest that money. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much over you. Yeah. Invest that money, man. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help y'all grow. For y'all's what is that thing that y'all be saying? For your lineage. Yeah. For your lineage. Now I saw this little thing real quick before you go on and get on up out of here. We got another thing involving jail, involving court people in prison and stuff like that right there. Rest in peace, Dolph. Yeah. He says, Charlotte, not cheap houses in my old neighborhood, say $900,000, which is kind of crazy because the houses that was in South Carolina, the lower parts of Georgia, they were typically cheap. Alabama, Mississippi, they used to be cheap. Hell, Memphis, Detroit. Yeah. You used to buy a house for $7 in Detroit. Goddamn shame out here. They done raised up the price for $23. This is a damn shame. But anyway, prices have changed. So PRE was Dolph's label. Okay, I got it now. Y'all done got me up to par. Appreciate y'all. Got it. I saw this right here, and let me go and put this up on the screen because I have not watched the video, but I saw it and I meant to watch the video. Just off title, this thing say a convicted murderer swears at a judge during sentencing. I have no idea what Buddy finna say, but since I had done read that, I was like, let me see what he said then.
I don't like the words you choose. I don't know where you learned them. You're certainly showing no respect for the court. You're showing no respect for the victims in this case, or anybody involved.
No respect for God.
Did I cut you off? Why are you cutting me off? I let you speak.
It's over.
Are you going to let me speak?
A judge there not holding back after he was interrupted while speaking at a sentencing hearing today. This happened in Schenectady County. Anthony Lewis, he was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. He's been convicted of killing his mother as well as his stepfather. And Lewis, well, he didn't hold back when the judge gave him permission to speak. He didn't hold back even when the judge didn't give him permission.
Y'all tripping for real. I'm not about to die in prison. I'm not going to die in prison through the grace of God.
What did he say?
Y'all tripping for real.
Hold
on. Back even when the judge didn't give him permission.
Y'all tripping for real. I'm not about to die in prison. I'm not going to die in prison through the grace of God.
Whether
he say y'all tripping for real? Is that what he said? I couldn't understand. He retarded. Oh, we're not supposed to say that word. But then I can't do it again.
Didn't give him permission.
Y'all tripping for real. I'm not about to die in prison. I'm not going to die in prison through the grace of God.
Whether he likes it or not, Anthony Lewis will spend the rest of his life behind bars. Convicted for the murders of his mother and stepfather in Rotterdam, Lewis's day to be sentenced in court finally arrived.
I am going to go forward and sentence you. I know you don't care what I sentence you to. And honestly, I don't really care that you care, or do care or not. On count 1, murder in the first degree, I'm going to sentence you to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
This isn't Lewis's first trip into the courtroom. He first went on trial for murder back in April for stabbing his mother and stepfather, Kathy and Bob Guillaume, to death inside their home back in July of 2023. Something he doesn't deny.
Yeah, I killed them because God told me to. He didn't let me get to the scripture. But you listen to this all day. It's fat and he's a.
Are you really going to speak?
Whoa, I got to back him up. We got to let him speak. Listen, he may be a Cola Bear. He may be willing to talk.
Doesn't deny.
Yeah, I killed them because God told me to. He didn't let me get to the scripture. But you listen to this all day. It's fat and he's a.
Are you really going to?
What do y'all say about that, though? What if God did tell him to kill? What if God did tell him to kill his mama and his stepdaddy? Huh? What do we have to say about that?
Speak like that?
Yes. Now listen,
God commanded me to kill him, and I did it. I don't care what you sentence me to today, so I'm gonna be back out to the grace of God. But you should be worried about yourself. So I'm still gonna get out. This sentence don't mean nothing. God got me through the grace of God. And so
He said, suck his meat. Is that what he said?
yourself. So I'm still gonna get out. This sentence don't mean nothing. God got me through the grace of God. And so all you
How you gonna talk about God got you and then you gonna tell a man to suck your meat, boy?
get out. This sentence don't mean nothing. God got me through the grace of God. And so all you straight up, I'm good. Hey, Don, Mr. Loomis, I'm good through the grace of God. Thank you.
A number of Lewis's own family members were in court to speak out against him and what he'd done.
His ridiculous reason for why he did this enrages me. I hope the court realizes the absurdity of murdering your mother and stepfather.
Judge Mark Caruso summed up the day before ending the sentencing.
I have been in this business for almost 32 years now, and quite honestly, I have to have a poker face up here when people are testifying on the stand and witnesses are on the stand. And if I didn't have to have that face, my jaw would have dropped when you mentioned what you did to these people that loved you.
What he did to the people that loved him, the judge said. Now, as for the judge in Lewis's case, Mark Caruso, this happens to be the last sentencing of his entire career. Before retiring, he ended today's sentencing by saying to Lewis, quote, "Get him out of my courtroom."
This is his last one before he retire. Players say, God told me to kill these people, man. Y'all ain't gonna hold me. Man, you can't hold me, dog. You need to be worried, pimp, because I'm still gonna get out. I'd be scared in the mofo. I'd be like, how you gonna get out? Tell us your plan. How you plan on doing this? What year you gonna get out? I need to know, man, so I can relocate. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need you coming around me. I'm just doing the job, pimp. You know what I'm saying? Right? Who am I to question God? I don't know. Now, a lot of people may say God would have never told him to do that. And then I would have to ask the people who will say that, how do you know? How you know what God will do? Huh? The book don't tell you everything that God will do. You know what I'm saying? Say, Willie ain't going for that. Say, Willie, find them questions out. I just be thinking, how can we be upset with somebody who is doing God's work if everybody loves God? Because in order for you to love God and respect God and all that, you have to respect all the things that he told people to do inside of this book. He told people to kill inside this book, in case y'all don't know. So when people tell me, God wouldn't have told him to do that, God did tell people to kill people. God been telling people to kill people. When you Negroes don't act right, when you got other gods, bitch, you gonna die. I'm just saying so. You say, did his mama cut off the Wi-Fi? Now listen, according to his speech pattern, I think Buddy may have a look. Oh, he could have did like the mental disorder thing. Nope, but he did one better. He did not want to do the mental disturbed thing or the mental health thing. He did the God thing. So I guess that's better than the mental health thing.
Something he doesn't deny.
Yeah, I killed him because God told me to. Then let me get to the scripture. But you listen to this all day. It's fat and gives a.
Are you really gonna speak like that?
Yes. Now listen. God commanded me to kill him, and I did it. I don't care what you sentence me to today, so I'm gonna be back out to the grace of God. But you should be worried about yourself. So I'm still gonna get out. This sentence don't mean nothing. God got me through the grace of God. And so
say, suck my meat, man. Oh. As soon as I'd have got out that court, I'd have called my wife, Patty, wrap that shit up, man. Listen, get us some U-Haul boxes, man. we got to move. We got to sell this shit. Buddy gonna Google us and see where we stay at. He say he getting out. He getting out, man. Jesus. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back, man. Appreciate y'all for making it around here to the end of the Nightly News Show, man. Thank y'all. He say, I believe he not slow. He not too fast. That's what's up. He ain't slow. He's just not too fast, though. You know what I'm saying? I like it. Damn, Pimp, you knocked off his mom and dad. Now these be the people that I be wanting to talk to. I be want to have like real conversations with people like him, you know. Tell me what happened, Pimp. I ain't gonna judge. You know what I'm saying? I just want to hear the goddamn story. For real though. I just want to know. You say he's something like Cola Bell too. I'm trying to tell you, man. Damn it, I be liking. Now, I'm not saying that I like when people be killing people and stuff like that, but whether people be killing people or not, people still gonna kill people. So it has nothing to do with my feelings. I just like when people do the interview and they be like, yeah, I did it. This why I did it. Like why y'all shot? Like, there's always a reason. Over the weekend, I had I found Gacy. I found the Gacy story. I had started watching the Gacy interview, but then I had to run. You know what I'm saying? And in case y'all didn't know, Gacy, who was dressed up like a clown, it was like, well, why didn't you do interviews? You know, like, why is this like your first interviews? He said, because them people tried to make me seem like, I'm not paraphrasing, so I'm just guessing. I'm trying to remember. But he said something to the point of they tried to make me out to be a homosexual man. Like I was just attacking boys and just killing boys and I was gay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that that's how they was trying to label him. But they found 20-some bodies in his yard. They found 20-some bodies, but in all they found like 30-some bodies and shit like that right there. I was like, damn, but I had to run to the store. Like, oh, man. Because I had them watch the Gacy movies like back in the days and stuff, but I didn't know that they had just came out with his interview. Like with him talking. I was like, oh, snap. Okay. I like to listen to the killers. Killers be smart, dog. Now, I know that we don't think that killers be smart because they get caught. You know what I'm saying? But when you listen to them, a lot of them is real intelligent. They just see life different. You know, they just do believe that you be needing to be removed off earth. Just saying. Players, prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life is your choice. You make the call, your body. Yo, booty, I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm here. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. Now, I wish that we could have went on head on and ended it over there, over on the green and the blue. I wish that we could have, but y'all see I tried to set it up. But we will do that story tomorrow if they allow me to set it up tomorrow. We're going to go ahead on and do that right there tomorrow. But we ended good over here on YouTube. We got 236 thumbs ups. Appreciate that. I got y'all support out here like I always do. Be appreciated, man. Thank y'all so very much. And listen, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, but y'all please remember go around to the other channels and stuff so y'all can see the standalone videos. Okay? All right. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. I hope that y'all enjoyed. If you're new around here, subscribe. And don't y'all be taking stuff serious. It's just entertainment. It's okay. I know I be talking about y'all God and stuff like that, but I used to like be a believer too. I'm just not a believer no more. But I rock with y'all God though. I've always said that. I rock with y'all, God, especially in the Old Testament, because he didn't play with you Negroes. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking. Y'all have a